Boat Jam. We are there on July 18th, man. I mean, June 18th.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Lady Caroline, get your tickets, samsugarwy.com, or call the Lady Caroline and get your tickets, and we're going to get it in. Unit Band performing live, and also DJ King Lou will rock his levels out on the boat.
Yes, you get
And
to hear the stuff you want to hear
yeah, so
while you having fun.
we're going to get it in, man. So cop and get those tickets, man. It is the day before Juneteenth. No work the next day. Grown folks, after we get off work, we'll go and get our kick it on. Yeah.
I like it.
All right. Y'all know what time it is. And I'm getting them ready for the Tom Joyner Foundation cruise.
That's
'Cause
just like
that's
the-
7 days.
the
That's 7
starter.
days. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 7 days. But this one, get you good 4 hours, 4.5 hours in.
Yeah, because if you haven't taken a cruise before, you need to
Yeah.
acclimate yourself a little bit.
But it ain't nothing compared to that big old ship, though.
No, that's a lot of entertainment.
That's
Y'all got
7
everybody on there.
7 whole days. Cat Williams on there. October London's on there.
Snoop Dogg.
Man, it's going to be bananas. So, WZAKCleveland.com. Use the code Ohio. All right. Kenya has today's letter. What's going on?
All right, dear Sam, I need some perspective on something that's been weighing on my mind. I've been dating a wonderful woman for 3 months now, and while we have a great time together, I've noticed that I always cover the cost of our dates, every single one. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy taking her out and making our experiences special, but part of me wonders if at some point she should offer to contribute. Am I overthinking this, or is it reasonable to expect some level of financial partnership even early on? I don't necessarily need her to pay for everything, but a simple gesture like offering to split the bill or treating me sometimes would show me that she values equality in the relationship. Should I bring this up with her? And does this pattern say anything about her approach to relationships in the long run? Would love your advice.
Open up your mouth and say something then.
You better.
Open up your mouth, not in the middle of that date that you already asked her to go out on, but have a conversation when y'all just talking to this really how you feel to see how it is. But see, a lot of old school cats don't mind picking up the bill. They actually feel insulted if the woman grabs that bill. I'm just being real. So y'all new school cats, y'all a little different. And not just that, even some of the new school women are different. Some new school women, I've talked to some folk, they sometimes feel offended or feel like, I got this, I can do that. So that's why I see you need to have the conversation. They don't always want a man to pick up the bill because they don't want a man to think he's getting something or that they can't hold down. I've heard this from women say this. I said, this new school stuff is different.
Yeah.
Old school's like, you better not touch the bill. I asked you out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the old school way. This new school, this new generation, just like we was talking about, you can't say certain words like dear, sweetie, honey, and all that no more because it's offensive. This new thing they got going on is different.
Yeah, it's definitely different, but you definitely have to communicate, especially if your pockets are not right.
That's right. So
You can't go broke, can't pay your rent, your bills, the lights getting cut off, and not say anything. Just mention it to her.
How would you mention that? How should he mention that then?
I would say, okay, once she thanks them for the date, I'll be like, oh, well, maybe next time you could treat me.
That ain't the time to say that. You can't say, you don't, no, not right then and there. No.
What else? When you gonna say it? When y'all in the bed doing the do? When you supposed to say it?
You have
on the phone.
You can be face to face over a cup of coffee maybe, but not after y'all just had a nice romantic dinner.
But why does it have to be so formal? Does it have to be like super duper formal?
I'm old school. Why don't you just see, man? Hell, next time, I don't know. Y'all, we're gonna go to the comment section.
Yeah, I don't know what you would say.
Wouldn't say it, but no, I mean you don't say it after y'all have made love. You can wait.
Like you could pay for the next. No, you don't say it after that.
You can wait after.
What would you even say then? What would you say? When would you say it?
How do you feel about at times? So it's how you see it, okay? So let's say if we really move forward, babe, and we really dig each other, right?
Right.
Could you ever see yourself taking me out? Could you ever see yourself, paying for this nice meal? Would you ever surprise me and take me out? How do you feel about that? Because some women don't like that. Some women think that the man's supposed to always pay. I'm not saying
Mm.
I don't enjoy taking you out because I enjoy being with you. But I wouldn't, how do you feel about that?
Maybe he should put those eviction notices on the table when she come over to visit or something.
And see what she says.
Right. They about to repossess your car, babe? Yeah. Something like that. I don't know.
Now, I want to know though. Let's take some calls. How many of y'all think that the guy is supposed to? It's automatically assumed that the guy picks up the bill. How many ladies feel some type of way if he does, or that's how you feel it should be done if he's trying to holler at you and court you? Do you feel that you should? And guys jump in. Do you feel like she should just go ahead and be like, I got this? Like, how many dates would you give her to say I got this? Because you kind of want, this is the type of person I am, right? Let's go old school.
Okay.
So if I continuously open the door for you, right? The car,
Yeah.
the other door, and I get, especially it's cold as hell outside, and I forgot what movie it was. It was a test in this movie. If the woman does not open your door after you have opened the door and she's gotten in,
Think like a man.
she is not yours. She's not the one.
Maybe
If a
she was just
woman
raised different.
Raised it right. That means she ain't the one, and she ain't raised. If you can open up a car door for your lady, close the door after she's in, and make sure her coat or her belt don't get caught in that damn door. And then she don't reach over and open your door, she's not the one for you.
Is that a deal breaker though? Because
That's a good test, though.
she may have just been raised differently, and
She wasn't raised right.
if you bring up some stuff, because she might have some tips for you too, because everybody grows up differently. Just tell her, and if she's like, no, I'm not going to do that.
All you
then
new school heads,
different.
all your school, how should this be done? Should the man always pay for the date when he's taking his woman, especially he's trying to get to know her? How long he been going out with her?
Just 3 months.
3 months.
If I'm going out on dates and you constantly picking up the bill, how am I supposed to know that you ain't had money, or you didn't want
you
wanted
say,
me to contribute?
You know what? You should know after 3 months if a woman has not at least said I got these drinks, or has shown any attempt to pay it, you might want to just cancel the rest of this relationship right now, because she's gonna always expect, because you're training her too now.
You're training her.
You're training her
yes.
too. So instead of if you don't feel like you can say something, do the test. Damn it,
She
do
just
the
think
test.
you a gentleman and you not.
Do the test. You know what I'm saying? What you say? You know what I'm saying? What you do? And here's another test. Have her pick you up one day, like let's say in the morning or something, and then what you do is you say, hey, let's stop over to Starbucks drive-through and give me a coffee. Let's get some coffee. You want a coffee? And then then listen, if that heifer don't buy that goddamn cup of coffee,
Look,
she ain't the one for you.
don't be putting me through no invisible test. Just tell me what you want, because I'm not about to guess.
She's not the one for you.
Whatever.
She's not. So those two, she don't open the door for you after you've opened the door for her to get in that car and it's cold as hell outside. She's not the one.
Communicate.
And if she's driving and you're in the passenger seat, all right? Now, let me say this one, too, to you women out there. I'm teaching y'all today. If you are riding in the car with a man that especially you just dated, you're dating, you're getting to know him, and I know you independent and you got it all that. I know you new school women. I hear you. And you pull up to the gas station, even if you gonna pay, okay, and that little Negro don't get out the car and pump that gas,
Oh, that's over.
you better run.
Fast. Ain't no
He's
way.
not the one.
He gonna sit in the car while you go pump the gas.
He is not the one.
No,
On his
thank you.
phone while you out there in the cold.
No, sir. No, sir.
I mean it. Sam Silk, talk to me.
You know what, Sam?
Yeah.
I have been married for 17 years, and when me and my husband go out, he pays the bill, but I leave a tip.
Because sometimes we old school. I got this.
You know,
That's
yeah,
just
he
that's
likes
just
to
we
pay.
just
That's
old school.
fine.
That's just old school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if we going to multiple restaurants and we getting pizza from one place and wings from the other place, I get the pizza, you get the wings.
Okay.
You know, but nah, she should contribute. She should say, hey, let's go out. I'm paying. Or
That's right.
when he pull out his wallet, she be like, no, I got this.
And out of 3
So,
months,
nah.
if she ain't did that attempt once, she ain't the one.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. I ain't gonna say too much because I really don't want nobody to know who I am, just in case they listening. But I know a person. I know a person that has literally trained, and it ain't nothing with being a good man and providing. But this person has trained this woman to not do anything, and he is working himself to death, literally.
Nah.
And she's still sitting like she can't do nothing. You able-bodied sister. Why are you sitting here? Why? What's wrong with you? There's nothing wrong with you.
Yeah.
And, you know, I feel like this person really needs to rethink or put his foot down because, I'm not going to be leaving work, working, going to another job while you sit at home and do what?
No.
No.
No, we good on that.
No.
He trained her.
That's not fair.
He trained her.
It's
That's
not
why you
fair.
got to be careful. You would train